Okay. Hey y'all. Hello to my followers. Hey y'all. What's going on? Happy Friday to everybody. So you hear the song that's playing. This song, this energy is inspired by this level of happiness. You may be somebody. Well, first of all, let's just give props to the artist of this song, and just to say that songs have messages. If you pay attention and listen to them, and open up your heart to receive, you'll know and understand that there's a message for you. And it's not about envy, jealousy, or greed. The song is inspired because it has certain messages and certain tales in it. But this is specific, I can't even say it, specifically for those to my, this is going to be a very, personal, very inspiring message. To all the stars and souls who come from the ghetto. And let me just say this, there's nothing wrong with that, because there's a lot of souls, there's a lot of raw talent hidden, and you've seen it. And there's nothing wrong with those souls living in the ghetto and coming from where we come from, and we do what we do. There's a whole bunch of inspiring people that live in the ghetto. They go through things. They have ups and downs. There's challenges. But living in a city where pain is futile, where you don't want to remember too much of nothing at all, too much of yesterday, because it's just painful. Our souls have songs. We have dreams. People have dreams that they want to live out. But what do you do when you have such raw talent and the odds are stacked against you and people have counted you out? Made you feel like an outcast, a weirdo, when you was just trying to express yourself and show them in a way that hasn't been shown. What's up? This reading is dedicated to my souls, my soul tribe, my people that have paved the way, that have traveled. And I don't mean necessarily physically, but you have gone through some type of spiritual awakening, and you may be going through an awakening right now, but I felt compelled to come here and do this message and this reading. And please don't mind my child coughing in the background, but I felt compelled to come here and do this reading and deliver this message. And I really, my intention is to inspire and to let you know that it's gone. It's all gone. Whatever you've been going through, battling, coming from the ghetto, I feel like that era that time has come to an end. And I don't mean a physical, natural death, but it is a death of something, an end to a struggle, an end to a means of having a penny pinch and do this and do that, and just pretty much feel like you're shackled, not being able to vibe out and openly express yourself because of where you come from. You looked at different. You're counted out. You're misguided. You may have had to do things in a corrupt manner just to get by, because other opportunities that you see may not have been afforded to you. So you probably had to move in more ways than one, to have an income coming in. You're somebody who's just not about to sit there and just not have nothing. It's unheard of. And if that's you, whatever city, block, hood, whatever country, city, state you and stay in it. If you've had to get it out the mud, this is for you. I hope at the end of this message you receive that it helped you, that it blessed you, that it inspired you, and that to know, no matter what, man or woman, young adult, teen, boy or girl, however old you are, because I'm telling a whole collective community of y'all that are challenged. Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself, sir. You have a raw, untapped talent that not only has potential, but the power to go a long way. Gather all your strength, all your struggles, everything that your soul has been through, everything. Stand tall, salute yourself, and keep going. Because somebody needs to hear it. It's needed. You're being called. Whatever that talent is within you, whatever it is that you have that hasn't been seen yet, you may feel like nobody may not want to hear you, but you got to start somewhere. You're going to make that move. I don't care if it's a demo tape. You feel like nobody ain't going to want to hear that shit. Somebody, so you got something that somebody want to hear. It's about being heard, being seen. And you gotta have that fuck you attitude, not in a bad way, that you can't care about what everybody else thinks or what everybody else is gonna think and gonna say, because that is not going to carry you. You're gonna end up just being stuck in the same old pitiful place that you're in, and you're not meant to. You're meant to move. Like I said, at the end of an area of a struggle, of just being looked over, passed over, counted out for whatever, because I feel like I'm picking up on a very unique individual, very unique souls, and you could be right in the hood, you know what I'm saying? You could be in that life, but you know that there's something else that you're being called in a different way. You're being called to be a leader. You're being called to come out from amongst them and ride, not in the way that you're used to, but another way, because you have something in you that is genuine. Let's get these out the way. Okay. And you're going to hear this song playing on repeat in the background, because in a genuine way, like real talk, I want you to be able to feel me and understand where I'm coming from. You know, I'm coming from this area as well. Not a specific way, but you may have been one that moved around a lot, you know? People that live in the ghetto, and I say that, you know, not to sound negative, because I don't want anybody to hear this and say, oh my gosh, she's talking about the ghetto. Shut up, because I come from that. Don't mean that I have to act in that manner and act in that way, no. I know how to use it and I know how to turn it off. I don't have to go around causing trouble, making all this noise. No, I walk my path. And I never wanted to label it the ghetto, but because of the nature of this song and the independence that it is given, and just it's like giving starseed behavior, hon. Like, you never know who you could be talking to. You'll have them right in your own hood, right next door, but you look at them in a way that's not productive because of your environment, because of where you've been or where you are. No, that's not it. So without further ado, we're about to get into it. And like I said, I want to say it again, and I said it before, there's a lot of untapped raw talent. We have a lot of superstars that come from our neck of the woods, our area, you know, and people just want to be like us so bad until until you find out what time it really is. Because I promise you, you want to mimic us and copycat us so damn bad that you could not last. I would give you a second in our shoes. You couldn't. You fold, crumble, crash, and do all kind of shit. And many that have come before us have done it. But I'm telling you right now, we have some very talented souls that come out. of these boroughs, whether you are in Los Angeles, New York, whatever ghetto cities, like I said, city, state, nation you live in, and you got to get it out the mud. Baby, this is for you. Okay? Further ado, let's get into it. And if I ain't introduce myself, you see the title of the channel, you know who I am. I don't really do titles and all that, I just do me. But for introduction purposes, nice to meet you. My name is Miss Aquarius Space. You know, I'm just me. I'm just me, baby. I don't do titles. I go within and I do me. That's what it is. So, or simply put, you know, it's Shay. But for the channel, you know, you see what it is. But it's Shay. That's it. Simply Shay. Alright, let's get into this video. That was my little spiel. A little too long or whatever. But let's get into it. I've already prayed, consecrated this reading. So, right off the bat, what I'm picking up, you could be someone who is, I'll put it to you like this, someone who has goals. Of course you do. We all do. Like, you have a goal, because this is what came to me and what's coming to me now. You have a goal in mind. Let me see which one we got here. Let's start with these first. Yeah. So you're someone who has a goal in mind. There's a goal that you want to accomplish. There's something that you want to complete. I'm also picking up competing. So you may be, you know, entering into a contest or some type of way you're being challenged. But with this goal, what you have in mind, you are laser focused on it, because I'm picking up heavy that you're getting signs all around it, all about it, like you are focused. I feel like you have reached a point in your life to where you have become sick and tired of your environment, of where you're living. You're realizing that what you've been doing all this time, you know, it's not working. And even though you may have wanted to stick by it and stay within it, you realize, like, you know what, you like, man, fuck this shit ain't working. But you know, you got this talent, this untapped talent within you, and you know it's something in you that's telling you to go for it, go do it, go get it. But you don't know how. You know, you kind of hesitant because you're like, damn, like, you know, is somebody going to listen to me? Are they going to hear me? You know, am I good enough? You know, what if, you know, it's the what ifs, and then the what ifs start coming in. But this goal is like no other. Like, this is calling you like nothing else. Like, you're not even thinking about nothing else, but this goal is like has you in prison, and not in a bad way, but it's good because you're laser focused. So I've already consecrated this message, and I'm just gonna allow for what to come out. So let's take a really deep breath before we get into it. Okay, so I'm picking up the soul of a hustler. You could be somebody who was or is a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Strong. Like you really had to get it out the mud. You had to do what you had to do. That's coming through strong. But you may have felt less of yourself. But you had something in you all along that was so damn strong and so magnificent. And it was just like untapped potential. You have this ability, you have this gift. The third eye could have been open and you not even know about it somewhat, but you just didn't know. Like you didn't have that mentorship around you to filter these things out and understand and know how to navigate through all of this. But you got this goal in mind, right? And you just at this point to where nothing ain't gonna slow you down. So, let's tap into this energy. See what it is you want them to know. Look, you're like, what action do I take? Baby steps. Look at that. Come through, spirit. It says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. See, what did I say in the beginning? That you got to believe in yourself. And that's going to be the energy, the main focus of this whole entire reading. Because whoever you are, I'm here to let you know I believe in you. Like real talk. I know people be saying it and it sounds cliche, but no. I believe in it. I believe you. I believe in it. I would never tell you nothing that I ain't never been through. But I believe in it. And even if you don't even know where to start, this is the action that you take. Take baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And it may not make sense to you at all, but your intuition knows. And it may not make sense for anybody else. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. Don't even worry about them. That's why I said you got to have that fuck the world mentality. Like, fuck y'all. And not in a negative way, but if you listen to what people say, if you let that compound you, it'll just hold you back. It'll put so much weight on you, you'll never get up. Take baby steps, okay? That's for you, baby. That's for you. Where's that other one? I want this to, yeah. Is it this one? This way. Have it this way. Right here. Yeah, we're gonna leave this right there. Because that's gonna be, that will be the whole underlying energy for you, baby. That's gonna get you on your way. Take baby steps. And you see how let's look at this. And you could be a starseed and not even know it. It's also giving, I'm picking up, oh, and look, your spirit guides are right here guiding. Is that spirit guides or is that something? I want you to take a look at, so these aren't spirit guides, but if you can see it, see how these two, it look like what, bottles or cans up here at the top? What do you think that is? And it may not apply to everybody, but for you, it may be different. Take it how it resonates. Nothing in here may make sense to you, but your intuition knows. Your inner self knows. There's an inner guide within your inner knowing. It's like leading you. And this is what I saw when I was listening to this song earlier and just channeling and picking this up. I saw people walking into their destiny. Just like this stuff, it was a golden light, but you're walking through doors that you've been praying for. You're walking through doors that your names, in rooms, that your names are already in, but you just ain't stepped in them. And I feel like this is somebody for my people, like I said, who are from the ghetto, who come from this landmark. But an era, a time for you has come to where this struggle that you've been going through within this over. Take baby steps. Believe in yourself. I'm here to tell you, baby, I believe in you. You can do it. You've gotten this far, you can do it. You know, that one right there because I want you to focus on that. I want you to get there. All right. And I'm also picking up that you are someone who shines so bright. You stand out. But you remember when, well, I'm going to say it like this. Your higher self. I feel like this is you in stages here. And once you got to this point, you reached that point of this is where you decided to follow your intuition and take that step, take that baby step. Okay, let's get a message from the Lightworker Oracle deck. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is about belief. This is about believing in you. Like, it could be somebody who's been hard-headed and lacked understanding, but I feel like once you got your footing about you, you had to get somewhere where things were just quiet and just peaceful, and you had to just calm down and just really focus on insight, focus on self, and get your mind right. And once you got that understanding, there is no stopping you, baby. And you had help. It's like when you got that and you opened up, you got help. Everything that you needed just started coming to you. And it's like I'm channeling from the past, from the first time you started, from that point where you started to the middle until where you are now. Because if you don't know this this person went through a struggle as well. Look at that, Dark Night of the Soul. See? Number 16 could be significant. And I just channeled that, see? You could have been in a dark place as well and operated in that, but your higher self, you elevated. You've been going through the dark night of the soul. You've been wondering why things are, just dealing with issues within inside yourself. Like I said before, you went within. You had to take some time out to deal with things. And once you got your mind right, you elevated. This could have happened when you was 16. 16 could be significant, which breaks down to a 7. That's a completion. That's a spiritual number. I'm going to read a bit of that card meaning because it has some significance. I'm being led to read that. So I'm going to read some of that for you. It says, you are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe, limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away those barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end. Bingo. Did it not say it's about belief? And the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the divine. That's beautiful. Yeah. You have so much potential to love whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to. It's like, man, I believe each and every person that has come out to this, on the other end of it, of the light, We've all had to go through a dark night of the soul. You know, we've all had to go through that, and some people are still going through it, and that's not a bad thing. You know, you're having an awakening. You're realizing that there's nothing that can stop you. You're realizing that you are right where you belong. You just got to deal with those things that try to keep you down and hinder you, man. And out of the ashes, you rise. Yeah, passion. Passion is igniting your relationship. Attraction and excitement fuel the connection, bringing vitality and energy. And this may not be passion in a relationship, and it could be, take this how it resonates. But I'm picking up on those souls, most individuals who live in the ghetto and they feel like there's no hope. Like your soul is calling you not to remain where you are, but to level up. There is a level of wealth that you are meant to reach, but you can't do it just staying stuck and stagnant when you are in the same mindset and mind frame. You got the move, baby. Move on out. Look, desire. Desire is fueling your connection, but both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. See, didn't I say, didn't I say this was goals? See how spirit be tapping in? I'm not telling y'all no BS. Because I feel this on my heart. I hope it's resonating. I hope this is really resonating. Because this is about a certain goal that you have in mind. You've had people come a long way, and people are going to come on this journey with you because they're going to help elevate you in a way and get you to the next level, or they're going to be there for the long haul. It all depends on your journey. Everybody is on a different timeline. Okay, so what you want to know? Talk to them. And I could be talking to some rappers who have not even been heard. You could be somebody who really got this thing down pat. You got it in you. You just need to be heard. You need to step out. Take baby steps. You're somebody who hasn't been heard yet, but you're unseen. You're like right in people's face, but you're unseen at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like people don't look at you like that. You know? They counted you out. And apparently they can't count because they judged you with a distorted heart. Or a broken one at that. But these could have been the same people that you call your homies. Could have kept you down. Because they see you as someone who, they don't see your potential. They judge you. Didn't I look at this? Goals. This is what come through. Spirit, I love it. And do you see what's on that door? CEO. See, I channeled all this before I even brought these cards out. I knew this was going to be a reading because I felt this deep down in my soul and I had to come in here and get this out. You see what's on this door? Didn't I say earlier that your name, you walked into or you tapped into, you're stepping through and stepping in the doors and rooms where your name, you ain't even been in there yet, but your name has been. And look what's on the door. CEO, baby. That's where you headed. You have a clear vision for your goals and are steadily moving forward with motivation and confidence. That's what I'm talking about. Get it. Get it. If I don't do anything to motivate you, I'm going to talk your ass right up out the damn ghetto and you're going to walk from the front steps of your porch into this open door of the CEO, baby. Believe that. I want to hear the comments. I want to see the comments. I want to see y'all. I want to see live and in living color. And if this message resonated with you, tap it, like it, share it, save it. Do what you got to do. What else you want to know, Spirit? Talk to him. What's up? Growth. You're in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. You better know it. You better know it. What's this though? Collaboration. Collab with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. You better know it is. These cars just flying up. And you could be somebody with this growth here. You could be somebody. Well, we're always growing, but you've grown through a phase of your life to where it's like you went from a boy to a man. And even as a young man, even as a young adolescent growing, I'm talking, and it feels like I'm talking to men specifically. I'm talking to men, young men who have come up in the ghetto. And we know y'all have had it wrong, but it made you guys so strong. And God bless the ones that made it out and standing tall and can look back and guide these youth better than what y'all been through. Let them know what's right and wrong. Let them show them right from wrong. Let them know. But it feels like I'm talking to specifically men, young men who were at this age of 16, living in the ghetto, just living wrong, having to do things a certain way because, life didn't afford you the simple, basic things in life. You probably had to watch your mom or your dad struggle, living in certain neighborhoods, things, it's like what else could go wrong? You probably had the odds stacked against you, felt like nothing was ever good going to happen to you or for y'all. So you had to get out there and get it on your own. You have to do what you have to do at 16. I don't know why I'm picking up that, but that's the number that I'm seeing. Your birthday could be on the 16th, or you could have been 16 years old at this time. And I'm not saying that you join a gang, whatever. I'm not even going through all that. But if you come from where we come from, you know what's up. And not even having to speak on all that, you went through a growth period. You went through a time of where you weren't really, how can I put this? During this time, you really had to do some things that you shouldn't had to at this age. You should have been in high school getting ready for your prom or whatever, what have you, but you really had to get out there and take care of your family. You had to make some moves. And it's not that you didn't want to be seen, because you didn't. But during this time, there was a growth spurt. There was something that happened within you, and it just made you like want to cower. And I don't mean like being afraid or timid. Like it's like inside you, you knew that this was wrong, but that very thing kind of like corrupted your moral compass. So it just made you kind of like shrink down a bit. But when you went through this growth, it's like something in you just sprouted up here, and you stood up as a man. You stood up as a man, and your fruit, these seeds that you planted, started growing. Something inside you happened, And then here come the collabs. And thank God for the right people in your face that can take you higher. Thank God for the right collabs and the colleagues that really have your back. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for you shaking hands with the right people and not snakes, man. Because remember, this is what it's about right here. Goals and believing in yourself. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? What else you want to talk about? Please. Tell them, baby. What's up? And you could be somebody who does want to collab. Nothing wrong with that. As long as it's with the right people. Yeah, trust. Trust in your relationship is rock solid. No matter what challenges arise, this trust provides a foundation for growth. And communication is also key. when you're going through this. I'm picking up someone who has already reached this pinnacle in their life where they have grown, they've gone through the dark night of the soul, they still standing, and now, you've already, whatever your goal was, you have mastered it to a point to where it's out there. You're grown, people are vibing with you, they feeling you, they are resonating with you, you reaching the people. And it's like now there's an understanding that you have. With this trust here, and this is not easy. Because so many of us, this has been broken with so many of us. And you ain't somebody that easily trusts. You've been broken through this. This is what obliterated a lot of things in your life for you. This is what caused you to go hard. Because you got tested. But where you are now, this is going to be important because you have to build on this. This is going to be your foundation. This is what your hope is going to go on, is trust. And you're going to know who's fake and who's not. You're going to know who to trust and who not to. And it's very simple because if they don't fall in line with this, they can honestly just fall back. Because you're not putting up with nobody that's not coming with this. You've been through too much to have somebody come around and be fake and just, we don't have time for that. You're elevated now. You're at a level of, it's like maximum capacity. There's no passengers but you. And if you let somebody get in, that's on you. Just know that they should know that you trust them somewhat. There's some type of trust there to where you want them on your, riding with you on the side. But don't get it twisted. Nobody has to be there. You can be there alone, but it's not set up for you to, be that way. But this goes both ways, People have to understand that we don't necessarily have to have y'all around. We good alone. We'd rather be alone than in bad company. But know that if we allow you in, you're going to have to show and prove. There's something that we saw in you. And please don't think that it's about to be for a long time that you will be there. But it comes with not only trusting in what you see but it's you. It's trusting that you know what's good. Trusting in your higher self and knowing that what you are receiving on the inside is for you. And if your higher self is telling you to cut someone off, you better cut them off with no hesitation. Okay. Cut them off with no hesitation. We're at 38 minutes. I'm not even sure if that's wrong or not. Okay. Let's see. What other message do you want me to? What else do you want the most, Spirit? Look at this. Opportunities. Career opportunities are opening up. Look at that. Go ahead, man. Look at that. I'm so proud of y'all. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I can feel it already. Look at these doors opening for y'all already, man. Keep going, man. Keep going, y'all. Career opportunities are opening up for you, offering the chance for significant advancement and growth. So I'm picking up alignment. Whoever you are, you guys are in alignment. Y'all could have been praying for a job. I'm picking up mothers on the scope of, I'm channeling y'all now. These are moms who are looking for better jobs and better career to take care of their families. You could be someone who's doing it alone. And I don't like saying the term single mom because it's so cliche and powerless, but I'm here to empower you, baby. I know you're doing it all on your own, but just know that help is here. Help is on the way, and what you prayed and asked for is here. You just want to take care of your family and be able to live the way that you want to, and you deserve that because it is your birthright. But these opportunities are here. They're opening up for you. This door is open, baby. Take it. You about to have job opportunities after opportunities, and all you have to do is just pick, and you can never go wrong. Decisions. You're at a critical decision point in your life. Making a clear and confident choice will lead to positive outcomes. See? Stay positive. That's all you got to do. Stay positive. I can't stress it enough. I'm so proud of y'all. I don't even know y'all, but I'm proud of you that you guys have handled things. Proud in how you kept going. No matter the challenge, no matter the struggle, no matter the hardship. I'm so proud of how you guys have come a long way. You come far, and you can't stop now. You can't turn back. You can't continue to live your life in delusion and act like you didn't see what you saw or didn't hear what you didn't hear because you did. You know that friend was fake. You know she was sleeping with your man. You know your boy was lying on you, going back, trying to backdoor you and all that shit. You knew these motherfuckers weren't your friends. You knew that. But instead of you trusting what you felt on the inside, your intuition, you decided to tap out and be like, nah, that's the homie. So she said, they ain't gonna do that to me. Shit. And you always wonder why things happen to you the way that they do. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you like this, and it ain't because I'm talking to a specific group of people. These people who come from, where I come from, who can relate. The ones who know about the challenges and the struggles and the outcomes. You know right from wrong. And the decisions that you make will determine how the wheel turns for you. You do have to make the right choices in a positive mindset, and that's why I said, if I didn't say it before, keep your mindset positive. I know it's a challenge. I know it's hard because, distractions come. And I'm not saying that you have to be perfect because you're not. We're not. Nobody is. But you do the best that you can with what you have and what you've been given. And even if you have to do it alone, know that you are supported. You're not alone. I'm seeing a woman here who is ready for growth, ready to move on from where she is, ready to not just physically move, but there's an understanding of I deserve better here. And I see you, Mom. I see you you might be standing on the steps of where you live, whether it's an apartment or a house, but you're just looking out into the city and you just looking like, damn, man, where's my help? Where's it gonna come in at? You're looking around like I deserve better than this. It's here. These opportunities are here that you prayed for. They're here. All right, let's get into this right here. What is it that you want these good people to know? Some of you could be, and I'm picking up like ideas, like you guys have so many ideas. Work on them. Take baby steps. Use trust your intuition. And you'll never know if it don't work out, then okay, go to the next thing. Remember, every L is not a loss. It's just an opportunity for you to learn something and then keep coming back even stronger and even harder. Okay, that didn't work. Bam. All right. You feel like you got knocked down, get up and try something else. But you don't stop. You keep going. You keep going. What's this? Look. See? Warrior energy. Tenacity. Waging war against someone waging war against you. Ogun energy. Be courageous. Be strong. they're not playing with y'all. And this is not me. I was just led to do this. Spirit is saying y'all got this. You guys are more stronger than you think you are. You gotta be strong to get through this. You can't be afraid. Fear don't even exist, to be honest with you. You may feel a little hesitancy or be a little bit intimidated, but nah, you be intimidating. You be the one that they're intimidated. Transmute that energy, reverse that shit, bring it back around, because you ain't got no fear. There's no fear, there's no worry, none of that, because see, you have something here. And I just want to remind you, just in case you forget, you see the CEO right here? Yeah. See that? That part. All right. Get ready to close this on out. Give me one more message for this collective. And a lot of you guys, well, excuse me, you guys are smart too. I don't know who that's for, but, you know, like I said, I'm picking up a whole lot of judgmental energies. People who have, you know, counted you out, looking at you through their own distorted vision, you know, because they're not right within themselves. And you listen, you may have thought that they, honestly, you know, knew what they was talking about, but you come to find out real quick as soon as they didn't. You had to get out from around them people because they was just going to bring you down because, you know, that's where they live, down in the dumps. I'm talking to a very smart, elite, eclectic group of souls, individuals, and people. Fly high, y'all, because you guys are being called. You need it. Open up to self. Open up to your goals. Have an open heart to receive. You know, there are people that do want to collab with you. It's coming out right here. Take your friend, you know, a real true friend, because you'll be blessed to get at least one, a real ace, you know, a real friend that's going to be with you through thick and thin, that's going to be there. And y'all see what y'all got, what ideas y'all can come up with to start a business together or collab on something. Shit, homeboy, go see your partner and I'm picking up on so many different aspects in this community, in this cycle right here, like two homeboys with a dream, you know what I'm saying? One don't know that the other got the potential in him to be a rapper. Like, you know how to spit, you really know how to write, you're very talented. You also know how to produce, but nobody will ever know that if you don't get out there. But you be sitting here watching your homeboy do it and not even knowing that y'all could get together and collab. Like, y'all got a whole company right there. Both of y'all know how to spit, but your homeboy don't even know that you do because you ain't saying nothing. You gotta let him know. You literally watching this man go through these struggles, not by himself because you're there with him, but there's a missing piece. And it's you. It's you. You and your homeboy, you got goals and dreams together, and y'all just don't know if you, open up. Turn to your homeboy. I need to have that conversation and let him know, like, hey, don't be afraid to, don't be afraid. If you feel like you're that type of person that's sensitive about this stuff, okay. Then you and him, y'all get together, y'all piece up on some studio time, however y'all do that, and y'all just be in there by yourself. Making magic and creating exactly the type of lifestyle that you want. The type that your children and your family and, your people can be proud of. Don't be afraid to showcase your talents and pretty much I'm here and show off. And I'm talking to a group, it's like I'm talking to a group of musicians, of talented rappers. Like young and up and coming. Like y'all really trying to get out here and make it in this biz. But you've been holding on, and then I'm hearing tracks. Some of y'all may have tracks that haven't even been heard or released, and It's like it's ready, but there's like let me see. Like it's ready, but it's like something that hasn't been tapped into yet. Like it's that missing piece to it that's just gonna make it pop and just go. It's something about you collaborating with other people and finding that exact vibe. You may work better alone, but you work faster with a group of people. Alright, let's get a couple more messages and then I'm gonna close this out. Talk to me, Spirit. What you wanting to know? What you wanting to know? What's this? Yep, journey. Look at this. See, I tell no lies. Journey. Try new things. Trying new things. Changes, finding faith, crossroads, new opportunities, looking ahead. Stay focused. What I tell you, man. I know the vein in which I speak. What I tell you. New opportunities. That's what it's about. And you could be at a crossroads, but these opportunities are looking right at you. They are right in your face. It's right there. One more and close this out. That pinnacle and coins is right there. Look at that. What I tell you. Sheshoni energy. Winds of change, baby. 4 winds of power blow upon me with Godspeed. The planes of the earth's power, governess deities of dust, fire, workers of light. Shine your high beams, let me see you. Water power, governess of the seas, let me hear you. Empower me, hear my cry. Winds of change. Keepers of the ethers, governess of the skies. Gratitude, Sheshoni. Now, see, you could be calling on your ancestors, calling on that power from within. Whenever you see this wind start to blow up and kick up, this is winds of change, baby. You know you're on your way. There's a power, there's a force within you that cannot withstand what you are about to embark on or what you have been through. And I don't feel sorry for anybody that tries to get in your way, because what you have gone through, what you have been through, okay, has given you stripes and strength to get on and walk through these doors. Because remember, this is what this is all about. This right here, that open CEO door, man. You're different. I get it. Know that, accept it, embrace it. You're supposed to be, man. You probably never fit in. Oh well, so what? You weren't supposed to. Because this is why. Embrace it. That has been your reading, guys and gals. That has been your reading. I'm talking to you CEOs with goals here. This is where you had it, man. I'm so proud of y'all. I really hope this reading empowered you to keep going and to have trust and to build on that. No matter what you are looking at, no matter the season, you better ball out. You better put energy into what it is that you're working on, man. Be consistent. Show up. Not only just for what you're doing, but show up for yourself. If you feel that this reading has really reached you and touched you in in a cool way, it really sparks something in you, hit the like, share it if you want. And yeah, comment down below, like, how you feel about it, No pressure. But I'm speaking to a group of y'all who, Spirit wanted y'all to know that believe in yourself. It's about belief, it's about trust, but it's a heavy emphasis on believing. And that has been my time, okay? I love you all, man. I believe in y'all for real. I'm going to come back with more readings. as I'm led to, because as you see, I don't do mine all day, every day, all the time. Nothing wrong with that. But when I get them like this, I got to come sit down and talk to y'all. So there'll be more. Trust me, there'll be more. But I'm talking to this group of people, young gentlemen specifically, man. Keep going. Keep going. Through the hardships and through it all, ball every season, no matter what you're doing, regardless. Keep going. Don't be inconsistent. It's in you. What you're going through, turn that into currency, man. Your energy is currency as well. You are, you are, and you will, because it is your birthright. This stuff is your birthright. You know that, right? And I know I said bye, but we'll be saying bye for a whole hour. You know how we do. But yeah, this has been your home girl. You know what I'm saying? Miss Shay Shay, Miss Shannon. I love y'all. I wish you the best on your journey. And I can't wait to see y'all get out there and do your thing, man. Every day. Do it well. All right. Love y'all. Peace.